Hi fam, and welcome back. I pray that all is well with you and your families. All praise to the Most High Yah in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach ben David. So I wanted to come on here and discuss some things that have been going on in this world, but I want to start off by saying that wives, please make sure you are praying over your husbands each and every single day. Families, please make sure you are praying Psalms 91 over your home, and make sure you are praying in supplication, and also make sure you are involved in intercessory prayer as well. Make sure during these times that you are fasting and praying as well, and staying in a repentant spirit. These are times of spiritual warfare, and spiritual warfare during these times of the year, October to December, are increasingly high. These are the times of the high Moedim, the high holy days. Okay, we just had Yom Teruah, the Feast of Trumpets. This week we are observing the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, which is a high holy day, a day of repentance and prayer and fasting unto Yah for forgiveness of our sins. Then we have Sukkot, the Feast of Tabernacles, coming. It's no question why Satan and his kingdom during this time involve themselves in dark rituals, and it's high spiritual warfare during this time. And as we know, this is a warfare between the kingdom of Elohim and the kingdom of Satan that started long ago, and the spiritual warfare is heightened as we get closer to the Great Tribulation and the days in which Yeshua will be coming with a sword in the clouds. So what do we need to do? We need to endure to the end. And let's take a look at what's going on in this world, because I have a question for you, and it's a very important question, okay? And I want your honest opinions. Please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, okay? North Carolina, Western North Carolina, just experienced a horrific hurricane and flooding. The death toll to this date is 270 people who have lost their lives, okay? North Carolina, to my knowledge, has not experienced a hurricane before. My question to you is this an act of the Most High, or is this an act of weather modification, geoengineering, weather manipulation? I ask this because there is a patent for weather manipulation, okay? And that patent, you can actually Google it and it will come up. This patent was established in 2014. It is called the Method for Modifying Environmental Conditions with Ring Compromise of Magnetic Material. The patent number is US 9491911B2. So, is this devastation planned, or was this an act of the Most High? It even has the ways of methods that they go about doing this. A method of modifying environmental conditions consisting of steps of producing a quantity of magnetic climate control material is ultrafine particles on Earth. So yes, it's possible. Okay, did they hit this area on purpose? Because number one, in that area is a lot of lithium. If you look in that area, Asheville, Appalachian Mountains, under those rich soil, is a lot of lithium. Lithium prices have increased, and that's what we need. And we don't have the resources to create the technology that we need without that lithium. So I want you to listen to this. There are several lithium-related projects in western North Carolina, including the Kings Mountain Lithium Mine and Piedmont Lithium Project. Okay? Kings Mountain Lithium Mine is located 30 miles west of Charlotte, which is the western North Carolina area. This mine is the part of the Carolina 10 spodumene belt, which is known for its lithium resources. So there was a mine there that was closed in 1980s that used to mine that lithium, okay? But they closed in the 80s, okay? Albemarle Corporation is planning to reopen it beginning 2027. I'm going to read that again. Albemarle Corporation is planning to reopen the lithium mine beginning 2027. This mine is considered one of the world's largest lithium resources and is expected to play a key role in establishing the United States as a leader in electric vehicle production. So did they use weather modification to clear out that land and that space so that land would be docile so that they can begin their production in 2027 of lithium? Because remember, North Carolina has an agenda, and the agenda by the governor to go 100% electric on all vehicles. So, according to North Carolina News, and this is an article posted September 12th, 2023, okay? This is something they've been working on before this happened, okay? North Carolina lithium mine to reopen with $90 million of Pentagon order to help increase United States production. So they already had a plan laid out for a North Carolina lithium mine in this area. They just need to clear out the area. And what would be easier, and what would be the best way to clear it out, right? Not, they can either ask the residents, hey, we need to have access to your land. We need you to relocate or take a survey. Will this be okay with you guys to have this in the area? Of course, some people may be for it, some people may be against it. That takes time, right? Or they could completely demolish the whole area with weather modification in 2024, and by 2027, it's cleared out for them. Come on. We all know that Satan is the father of lies. We can't put that past him. As of today, 270 lives have been lost in western North Carolina. There are still people that are missing family members. There are still people who need to be rescued. There are still people without food, water, and resources. This was completely devastating. This was an act of dark kingdom, the kingdom of Satan. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Now, a week later, we're looking at Hurricane Milton in Florida. I checked on Hurricane Milton this morning and it was at a Category 1. 2 hours later, I checked on it, it was already at a Category 5. That is not normal for a hurricane to upgrade that fast. We are looking at devastation. Yes, we are living in Matthew 24 and we are in Revelations. However, we have to be aware of Satan's devices. Be not ignorant of Satan's devices, lest he gain an advantage over you. And one of his devices is weather modification, weather manipulation, and geoengineering. He has a patent for it. Okay? Floridines, if you live in Florida, please, I pray that you evacuate. Yes, I know it's hard to leave your homes. Yes, I know, but you must leave to preserve yourself and your family. It's really hard, but we are keeping you in prayer. I really am looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about whether this is a weather modification or not. In my opinion, I do believe this has a lot to do with weather modification, and I do believe a lot of this is planned. Why? Because lithium is a resource that we don't have, that the United States does not have access to, and they need access to it at the cost of many people's lives. But they do not care. Why? Because they are of their father, the devil. That's why. Going back to Hurricane Helene, from my research and knowledge, the FEMA Hurricane Relief offered $750 for family, something that they have to apply to. Can you believe that they would require these victims to apply for $750 worth of money that we pay out of our taxes, that we work so hard for, yet they send billions of dollars over to Ukraine. Billions of dollars over to Ukraine. And Israel is sitting over there with bunkers and free healthcare. Yet we have people over there experiencing Hurricane Helene that have not eaten, drinking, can't even find their way out of devastation. And you're telling them that you are giving them $750 and that you guys are running out of funds. The government has failed. The government has failed tremendously. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and spirits in high places. High places being the government. They are a bloodline of the kingdom of Satan, who is against our Father in heaven. And he knows his time is short. So he is trying to bring in this agenda, this new world order. The government has failed us, but they are doing exactly what they're told. Know that for sure. We pay into this government. They're supposed to work for us. But in actuality, this is becoming a communist state. Okay? And so the Most High told us that we never needed a king. He was our king. He is our king. Okay? And I can refer to that. Let's go to 1 Samuel 8. Okay? And we'll start at 6. So 1 Samuel 8:6. All right? But when they said, "Give us a king to lead us," this displeased Samuel. So he prayed to Yah, and Yah told him, "Listen to all that the people are saying to you. It is not you they have rejected, but they have rejected me as their king, as they have done from the day I brought them out of Egypt until this day, forsaking me and serving other gods. So they are doing to you. Now listen to them, but warn them solemnly, and let them know what the king who will reign over them will claim as his rights." So Yah said to the people that they never needed a king, but they begged for one despite what he said. So he's saying to them, okay, you'll get your king, but let you know what's he going to do to you. Okay? So we'll go to 10. All right. Samuel told all the words of Yah to the people who were asking for a king. He said, "This is what the king who will reign over you will claim as his rights. He will take your sons and make them serve with his chariots and horses, and they will run in front of his chariots. Some he will assign to be commanders of thousands and commanders of 50, and others to plow his ground and reap his harvest, and still others to make weapons of war and equipment for his chariots. He will take your daughters to be perfumers and cooks and bakers. He will take the best of your fields and vineyards and olive groves and give them to his attendants. He will take a tenth of your gain and your vintage and give to his officials and attendants taxes. Your male and female servants and the best of your cattle and donkeys he will take for his own use. He will take a tenth of your flocks, and you yourselves will become his slaves. You yourselves will become his slaves. When that day comes, you will cry out for relief from the king you have chosen, but Yah will not answer you in that day. We have been forewarned a long time ago, and exactly what's happening. We are slaves. We are oppressed. Voluntarily. So, what we must do during these times: fast, prayer, intercessory prayer, pray against the kingdom of Satan, put on our full armor to stand firm against the attacks of Hasatan. Remember, we have authority and power over Satan to crush his head under our feet. And Psalms 91. Pray with all supplication. Prepare. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Have water, food, resources for your home, generators, okay, batteries, flashlights. Remember to have your oil in your lamp. Have your oil in your lamp. Because why? We have to endure to the end. Because he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So use your wisdom, your knowledge, your discernment, and understanding to make the best decisions. Be wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. We are living in the great sorrows, heading to great tribulation. We must have complete faith and trust in Yah during these wicked times. And it's only going to get worse. So please prepare your spirit for what is to come. Please let me know in the comments what you think. I'm really, really curious to see what you guys are thinking and what your opinions are. But I pray over you and your families, and trust in the Most High, and lean not on your own understanding. Know him in all of your ways, and he will make your path straight. We are praying for all the Floridians. We are praying for all those that were touched by the Hurricane Helene, and I'm praying for everyone that have endured. And please prepare for this winter, because winter is coming. And pray that we do not see winter be a devastation. All right, guys. I love you guys so much, and I pray the best for you and your family. And until next time, I love you.